Hello friends, my name is Shashank and welcome back to my channel Corporate Guy. And today in this video we're going to talk about AI tool. I'm sure you might have using the Chat GPT, Google Gemini and other AI tools. But today the topic, the tool which I'm going to use is the Google Notebook LM, which is a very specific tool for those who wants to learn and want to do a research on some specific topics, and you have a set of documents you want to review, and you want to extract the information from those specific documents, and you want to reduce the hallucinations, but you want to be very specific on those topics. Then you are on the right path. You should be using Notebook LM, this which is one of the most useful tool which I have used in the recent days. So you can see this Notebook LM looks like this when you open this website, the notebooklm.google.com. First thing, you have to sign in with your Google account, and that's it. And then you will have these notebooks which other people have already generated, and they have made it public, so you can also use it and review it. And once you have generated your own notebooks, you can also make them public so that others can also use it and take help from them. But if you want to be very specific on your topic and you don't want to share it because that research is your own, so you can keep it private, right? So now let's start this video and understand how to use this tool. First of all, if you open this Notebook LM, and you will see this screen, and if you see, I've already created some of these notebooks, and this screen might look overwhelming to you because unlike ChatGPT and Google Gemini, you just have this chat feature, chat box, and you just type in, you upload the resources, or you upload images, and you get the information. But here you have to provide the sources on which you want to do research, and then it start working on those specific topics, and the links or the articles or the documents, presentations, videos, in fact, right? And then it gives you the output, right? So let's see how you can start using it. So first of all, if you are seeing this screen, the first thing you should do is go to this option and make it in the list format so that it's easy for you to understand what's happening here. Okay, so first of all, if you see, this is the option to create a new notebook. So just click on that create new option, and then it will open a new window where it will ask you to provide the resources on which this AI tool will start working on that, right? So these are the number of sources which you can put in, which is you having a limit of 50, which means that you can have 50 multiple sources of these different types of natures. So first of all is you can use Google Docs, Google Slides, and you can link websites, YouTube videos, or your own articles, or you can just copy paste content if you already have saved it somewhere else. So you can use all these different types of sources and can have up to 50 sources linked to one notebook, and then it will generate results for you, right? So first of all, let's say I want to do a research on a topic of ADHD in adults. So let's see, if I just go on Google and I type ADHD in adults, and what are the links whatever I receive after I search that, I'll just copy those links, and then I'll paste it on my Notebook LM, and then I'll see how it start working, right? So first of all, let's copy this link, and I'll go there and I'll put the website. So now this option is here where you can paste multiple URLs, right? And then if you have multiple, you can just simply press enter, and if you want to add more, just simply go to add, and then you can just simply type keep pasting those links, and it will just keep adding those links here. You see, if I have already added one source, so it is showing me that one source has been added. So I'll just go back to the website, and I'll just simply go and look for another maybe link, and I'll just copy and paste it, the another link here, and I'll just click on insert, and then I maybe go on YouTube, and I'll look for some YouTube videos on that, the ADHD, and then we will see how it start working, ADHD, right? So once we have those videos which you want to use in your research topic, you can just simply copy and paste. So let's say I'll use this TEDx talk, and I'll just copy the link address. I'll go back to this Notebook LM, go to the add option, and then I'll add a YouTube video here. I'll just simply paste the link, click OK, and then maybe I will add one more. Let's say this one. Copy link address, and let's add it here. So one thing very important to keep in mind is that if you're using the open source or copyrighted content, you have to make it very sure that you are not using that documents or notes or FAQs generated by the Google Notebook without proper permissions to use, online, right? So I have added four different sources, two websites and two videos. So now if you see, it has already given me this brief summary that what we're going to uh, do next, right? So if you have some notes which you want to add here, you can also add those notes here. And there are few features which you can use here. First is it will generate a study guide for you. If you want to understand the topic, how it works and what are the implications of ADHD, then you can just go and click generate the study guide. It will do that. You can create a briefing document if you want to present that and you want to do a further research on that, or maybe you want to create a complete document on your research. You can do that as well. You can generate FAQs based on the sources of content which you have added here. You can create a timeline if you are mostly working on the historical content, or maybe your sources has multiple timelines on how things have evolved over a time. You can use a timeline option here. And the most important things are the audio overview and the mind maps, which are really interesting and interactive way to learn things if you are really into research topics, right? So first of all, I'll just go and click on the study guide. It will create a study guide based on the sources which I have added here. And now if you see that my study guide is ready, you can just simply click on that and it will open that study guide, and you can just go through the brief summary of the documents of the sources which you have generated here. Yeah, it's still generating, so let's give it a few seconds and then it will be ready, right? So one thing which I've found very interesting is that unlike other AI tools, this tool is not very creative, but it's keeping the hallucinations of AI tools at the bay, and you don't encounter those things in the Google Notebook LM, right? So now the study guide is ready. Just click on that, and it will be opened in a new window. You can just simply copy paste that content into some document, and then you can read that later on if you want to keep doing your research, right? So if you see, it has summarized all those four different sources into a study guide which will give you a brief understanding of the topic, right? So if that's how you can just take help from the Notebook LM to understand any complex topic from multiple sources. So that's one thing. You can generate a study guide, and then you have a briefing doc which is similar to study guide. Let's just click on that briefing document as well. It will take few seconds to generate it. And then you have FAQs, you have a timeline. I'll just click on the FAQ as well. By the time it will be ready, and then we will create a timeline as well. Let's see. So now once they get generated, I'll just open and show you how they look like. So yeah, so this is ready. So let's open. So this is the briefing document which you can see. It has detailed explanation of those topics which were explained in the study guide. So you can just simply save this and maybe convert into a new source and then add that source back to the Notebook LM, right? So let's go back to the studio and see what else we have created here. So FAQs are ready here. So you can see that it has generated questions from the documents or the sources which we have added here in the Notebook LM. What is ADHD and how does it manifest in adults? So yeah, this is one question, and this is the different types of ADHD, right? And there are multiple questions which are generated here. So if you are creating a content for students or maybe for yourself, this will be very handy for students or teachers to generate content, right? Let's go back to the timeline and see how it has evolved over time. So it will give you a complete timeline of how it has started the studies and how it has evolved. What are the new studies? What are the new research which has been come into picture? What are the new treatment options, right? So all these as per the timelines are mentioned here, so it's very easy for us to understand things, right? and what are the different researchers who have contributed to this topic. So everything will be here as per the timelines. So now let's go back and see the interesting feature of this AI is the mind maps. So mind maps is an interactive tool. You can just simply click on those links, and it will keep expanding. If you just want to keep if you just want to understand the topics in a very nutshell, that what are the key if you want to understand the topic in bullet points, right? So that it will help you through the mind maps, right? So let's just click on the mind maps, and it will open up in a new window where you can see, you can just simply drag it, you can move it, you can zoom in and zoom out. So if I just collapse all the branches here, so you can see now it is into one broad topic, the adult ADHD. If I just open, it will just split into all the key subtopics, and then you can go to the types of ADHD. It will open into another subtopics, and then you can just keep expanding, and I think it goes up to 4 levels, and it's really easy to understand and interact on different topics, and it is really helping me to understand topics in psychology, right? So the bad part about it that is that you cannot download this mind map in the interactive form, but still, if you just want a PNG image, you can simply download it, and it will be saved as a PNG of that mind map. So let's open that image and see how it looks like. So yeah, so this is the image which has been downloaded, but it's not in the interactive form. You just have to if you just want to keep everything open, you just have to open all the branches and see how it looks like, right? Let's close it and let's go back to our tool. So the last option which I want to talk about is the audio overview. So audio overview is kind of a podcast, right? It generates based on the sources, and the good part is that you can even ask questions on that podcast, and it will stop, it will pause, and it will take your question as an input and also generate answers from the sources in the live conversation. So that's how beautiful and powerful tool it is, right? So let's go and understand the audio overview part, and you can even use this audio overviews as a content to create podcasts only if that content belongs to you and you have the rights to use the copyright content, right? So first of all, I'll just go to the customize option here, and then you can have choose the option if you want to keep the conversation short, default, or longer. So if you keep it shorter, it will be around 5 to 6 minutes. The default is around 21 minutes, and longer can be go beyond 20 to 40 minutes, right? So the good part is that you can ask the notebook LM to focus on specific topics. Let's say I want to focus this on ADHD in adults, but in workplace, right? So I want them to focus how ADHD impacts adults in workplace, right? How ADHD impact adults in workplace, right? So this is where I want them to focus in the audio overview. So, and this is the option here. I'll just close it. I will not generate it right now. And the another part is that you can create the audio podcast in different languages. Just go to the settings option, and then you have the option of output language. You can select on which language you want to generate that audio output. So you can just select any language which is available here, right? So I'll just keep it in the English, and I'll just save it. I will go back to the customize option, and I'll just simply add focus on ADHD in workplace. Okay, so this is the area where I want them to focus. So let's click on generate. It will take few minutes, and then the audio overview will be ready, and then I'll just test it, and I'll let you know, and I'll show you how it looks like and how you can ask questions on the live podcast. So as you can see, the audio podcast is ready. I'll just play that audio podcast just to give you a glimpse of that.
For so many of us, just getting through the workday, staying focused, keeping organized, It can feel like swimming upstream, right? Especially when deadlines are piling up.
Absolutely.
Maybe you're amazing at kicking off new things, full of ideas, but actually uh, seeing them through to the end, that feels like a monumental task sometimes.
So this is how it sounds like a real conversation happening between two people. So I'll just go into the next option, which is the interactive mode, where you will have the option to join in the podcast, and then they will answer your questions live on this podcast. So let me just play this podcast again.
For so many of us, just getting through the workday, staying focused, keeping organized, it can feel like swimming upstream, right? Especially when deadlines are piling up.
Absolutely.
Maybe you're amazing at kicking off new things full of ideas, but actually
And now here
seeing
I'll join the podcast.
them through to the end, hey, welcome. What's up?
Hi, my name is Shashank, and can you please keep the conversation focused on how ADHD impacts people in the workplace and how some people can, understand how the other people might having ADHD and how they can help those people, without being so, awkward in that situation.
I think that is such a fantastic and incredibly important question.
Thank you for asking that.
And it actually aligns perfectly with what we want to focus on today.
Yeah, that's exactly where we're going.
We absolutely will keep the conversation centered on ADHD in the workplace.
How it shows.
So this is how powerful this tool is. You can just ask live questions based on the sources which you have added, and then they will answer those questions taken from the sources, right? So this is how Google Notebook LM can really help you to understand complex topics by using different tools such as study guides, briefing docs, timelines, the mind maps, and the most important is the conversation. And the good part is you can even download that complete conversation, maybe use that conversation in your content, in YouTube videos, as a podcast, or maybe add something into that, maybe record your live questions and then save it and then share it with the people, right? So this is the Google Notebook LM, and that's it for today's video. And I hope this will really help you to understand the complex topics by using this AI. And I hope that the Google will keep working to improve this tool and add few more options, such as downloading these mind maps and using them offline in the interactive mode, which I'm really looking forward to, right? So let's go back to this in this home screen, and you will see that all those notebooks which you have created here, you will be able to see them all in the home page. And if you have made your notebook public, other people can also see that, and you can even go and see how other people have generated these notebooks, and how you can take those notebooks to understand the topics which you are interested in, right? So this is it for today's video, and I hope that this video will really help you to understand and start using the Notebook LM. And if you love this video and you think that this video has helped you in some way, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe this channel. Thank you so much.